Hello, guys, and today I'm going to answer why do you have long hair? So, I'm gonna tell you about why I have long hair in English. So, this is a class for you to understand how to describe things, how to describe your hair, and also how to talk about the things you like and about appearance, about a lot of things. So, well, why do I have long hair? Well, I have long hair because I think it's very beautiful. I think it's beautiful also for men to have long hair. Not only for women, I think for women is even more important, but I think that everybody or almost everybody can get very beautiful or look beautiful by having long hair. There's a lot of kinds of hair. So I like to use my hair as it is naturally. My hair color is brown. In the video, maybe it looks like black, but no, my hair is brown. It's more like a more dark brown, but it's brown. Um, my hair was already very, very long. It even went up to this point here next to my lower back. Actually, I could get into my lower back if I would take my longest longest hair. Yeah, my longest hair. Basically, I would go to my lower back, but I don't like it so big because when my hair was really big, it was bad because when I needed to make a lot of turns to get my hair, put my hair in a ponytail. Ponytail is when you do this with the hair. I'm not going to do this right now because my hair is looking good and it can look bad. I also have a bit of frizz, but it looks good for me now. And it was very bad to have such a long hair when I was, well, to do the ponytail because I would have to do rounds and rounds. And especially sleeping was not really easy because I would normally sleep over my hair. So it was not good moving while sleeping if I needed to move on the bed. So um, I normally sleep on my side, on my left side. So it wasn't really good to have such a long hair. And also, you spend much more shampoo, conditioner, and all the hair lotions that you need. You will eventually spend more if your hair is bigger. So it's not really good. I don't consider that to be a good thing to have such a big hair, such a long hair, actually. But, well, besides that, I love having long hair. It's been a while since my hair is that long. I've started growing my hair back in 2014 or 13. It was the first time I tried to make my hair long, but I did it for some months, maybe 2 or 3 months, but I gave up because it was very hard for me to have my long hair, to grow my hair during that phase that the hair looks like a helmet, looks very ugly. Many people trying to convince you not let you like to give up basically because it looks horrible. And then, well, my grandmother, she told me, "Hey Gustavo, why don't you cut your hair? I pay you, I give you the money to pay the hair, to cut the hair. Of course, I had the money to pay it, but I just didn't want to. But at that moment, I was living with my mom. I was like 19 years old. I was unemployed, and um, actually, I was 18 years old, 18 to 19 years old, and we didn't have much money. We were on a financial crisis, and my mom didn't want to spend on treating my hair like good shampoo, better shampoo and conditioner and uh, other hair lotions. She didn't want to, so it was harder to grow my hair at that time. So I ended up giving up. And when my grandmother saw me with my hair cut, she just gave me the money. She basically gave me a refund for having my hair cut. It was very funny. I liked my grandma. She was nice. And then in 2017, I decided again to grow my hair. So, about 3 to 4 years later, I decided to grow my hair. And at that time, I decided to do it for real. I wasn't thinking about giving up. So, at this time, I was treating my hair better. Actually, one of the reasons was also because I had a major change in my diet. So I saw that my hair looked better, my hair looked healthier. So for that reason, I thought, well, I think I could try it again. And my hair was growing, and I was in a much better financial situation. I was working, everything was fine at home. And then I started growing my hair. At that time, funny enough, normally people think that they will not get a girlfriend when they're growing their hair. But actually, it was the time I had a girlfriend. Well, I wouldn't like to talk much about her. It was the my first girlfriend, terrible experience. But as a fact, yes, I was able to get a girlfriend even in the phase in which the hair looks bad. Actually, it was in 2016, yeah. On 2017, my hair was already bigger, but my hair wasn't going down yet. It wasn't that long, so I believe that in mid 2017 or in the beginning of 2018 that my hair really looked big. So it was always improving, and it is still improving, especially the frontal part here. So since then, since 2018, I haven't cut my hair like to become a short hair again because I really like it. Back at the first time that I let my hair grow, I wanted to do this for two main reasons. At that time, I was a metalhead, so I would go to a lot of metal concerts, metal gigs, heavy metal. Um, so I wanted to have a long hair. I also really thought, like, by watching anime, most of my favorite anime characters had long hair, so that looked badass for me. That looked great. And also because when I was a little boy, I had not long hair, but it was curly hair. The hair was until this line here, but it looked very, very beautiful. My hair even looked a bit blonde when I was a kid. Like my hair was lighter. The color was lighter. So I just wanted to go back to my roots when I was a kid. I feel like when my mom cut my hair when I was a kid, it looks like she replaced me with another kid that wasn't as beautiful as the other one. And then that's it. Coming back here to, since I have this long hair, something that I really like. I really love having my long hair. It's part of my identity. And to be honest, I have a lot of short videos, but at this moment, I just have two short videos available on YouTube because all the other videos, all the other short videos, they had Portuguese. So I only post videos like 100% English now. And so that's why I made all of them private. But people in general prefer when they see my thumbs with long hair when my hair was in a ponytail. It looks well, it looks good. People like it. I love having this curly to wavy hair. I think it's very beautiful. I prefer making it natural, so I don't intend to cut it short. Of course, as you know, I don't. I'd rather be like this until I die. And I don't think about dyeing my hair. What is dyeing? Dyeing the hair is basically when you change the color of your hair. I don't intend of dyeing my hair. I don't intend of doing any of these different things on my hair or also making my hair straight. The only thing straight that I like is my sexuality because I'm straight, I'm heterosexual. But my hair, I don't want my hair to be straight. I prefer it curly to wavy like it is. I love it, people love it, and it's great for me. Whenever, well, my wife talks a lot about me cutting my hair and let it short, not too short, but like smaller, really small. And I say no, because for me, this is basically my lion's mane. So it's my glory. So I wouldn't like to get rid of this. So I wanna. So since I was 22, I have my long hair. So it's been 7 years, 7 to 8 years that I have this long hair. And I want people always knowing and remembering me for this. My hair doesn't look great all the time. Sometimes it looks ugly. So, but it is what it is. We don't look great every day. And having a long hair for me, it's very good. It is very good for my self esteem. I like my muscle. I like how tall I am. But I also love my hair. Pretty adds up a lot to how I feel. It looks great for me. This is one of the big reasons that I do not want to be in an army because I think that idea of men having very short hair looks very stupid. Yeah, the hair in fact has absolutely no usefulness in war. It can be a problem if somebody grabs your hair to unalive you. In fact, and that was the reason why in the Vietnam War basically was the reason that it was forbidden to have long hair. But here in Brazil, for example, it's also forbidden to have long hair, like most of the countries. And funny thing, if you look at the war heroes, they have long hair. They had long hair. The old generals, they had long hair. So it's like, oh yeah, we can't have a long hair. Hey, look at this picture of this great general with long hair. For me, it makes absolute no sense at all. I did Krav Maga like in 2019, 2018 or 19. And in order to move to the next level, to change my belt, in that Krav Maga specifically, I had to cut my hair because they were all about the army, but we're not from the army. They are not any kind of army. But I would, if I wanted to change my, not my belt, but basically, yeah, to change it, to go to the next level, I needed to cut my hair. So, no, I just gave up. There's also, yeah, I'm not gonna use this example. Well, that's it. So in this lesson, basically you learn how to talk about yourself and how to talk about your hair or your appearance. How do you feel? And in this story, you were able to know a lot about me. I hope you like it. And if you really like it, you've been here all this time, please don't forget to hit the like. Didn't like, dislike, please. And comment. Talk about what you really like. Do you have a long hair? Tell me. Tell me about your hair. Is it a curly hair, wavy hair, straight hair? Tell me about it. Tell me about something that you really like. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you are not subscribed. Click on the hype if you're watching it on the cell phone. Hyping this video will also help me a lot. And that's it, guys. If you want your English to be relevant, please come with me. See ya.